We're Dr. JH3 here. Glad to be back again with you. This is day 14. We're working here, day 14, and I got a special. To make sure I'm live here, I just want to make sure that I'm live real quick before I get started. Start here. But I'm glad you guys are here with me. Hope we get some more people to come in on the live. And yep, I see it right here. Yep, we're live. Yep, perfect. So let's get started. I don't want to hold you back in anything. Everybody's having had a relaxing weekend and had a great day today. Today is Sunday, of course. It's around about, what time is it? We got 3:18 right now it is. So it's a little earlier. Most of the time I've been going live about 9 o'clock. But I got a few things I got to do today. So I want to go a little earlier. And I'm actually going to set a time and go live this whole week at a certain pattern time here. And I'll get with you guys on that and let you guys know. Again, with Dr. JH3, we're going to get it going. Of course, we're doing a 25-day health and fitness challenge we're doing. That's when we work out for 25 minutes every day. And the whole thing is not being perfect, as you'll see in what I have, the presentation I have for you guys today. It's about being committed, is basically. Committed for your better health. Committed to just a better mood. Committed to just making more money and all that. Committed to having a better family life. Committed to loving life again. This is what this challenge is about. It's not about just get on 25 minutes and all that. Because what's going to happen, and this is what should be happening for everyone out there, is that what's what I realized. When you move, you just don't move your body. Everything else in your life adjusts in your body. Your hormones adjust. People see you differently. You see yourself differently. All because you're working out. All because you're just moving a little bit more. And I can be moving around. Maybe moving around could be just doing a whole cleaning, physical activity, just moving around in your house here, or gardening could be one. Line dancing, all these things here. It just take a little bit of movement that you normally didn't do, and guess what? It'll change your mood, change your hormone level, change your sleep pattern, and all this is for the good. I'm talking about. It changes just your mood in general. So you go to work a little more pep in your step for work in a sense here, not just going there for the paycheck, but you're going there just having a good spirit and all that. And of course that rubs off on everybody. And there's a cascade of events that happens for everybody that's in your life there and all that. But let's get started here, guys. I want to hold us back and everything. But today is day 14 of the challenge, week 2. We made it through. The first week was about survival. Second week was about not commitment, but it was consistency. And this week here is going to be about celebrating, adjusting, and recommitting. That's what we're doing today. And I did this big time. I remember when I was, maybe about 4 years ago, I think I shared this before, I was acting like I was in the military. I used to work for the military. I wasn't in the military, but I worked with them. And when I worked with them, I got up hand and close and personal. I got to meet some officers and got to meet some other people, really cool people I got to meet through my working for them, working for the Army. And when I worked for them, one guy was like, yeah, you can come out here, because I wanted to see exactly what they did. I wanted to know if I'm going to be teaching them classes, I want to know exactly what they do so I can, tailor the class or tailor my speech for when I'm working with them. Because I'd never been in the military before. Now, my dad was in the military and all that. I have other family members in the military as well. But I wanted to know firsthand. And this guy let me do that. And I was like, no way. So what I did was also, I actually got the chance to work out with them too. So guess what? I was waking up at 4:45 in the morning, driving way out there, or working out at home, working out in the gym. It was a great time and all that. And I made my whole life like a timeline. I made my whole life. Like I had every hour. I felt like I was in basic training. So I had every hour mapped out. And I made the most progress ever in my life. And those 3 months times I did that. Because every hour was accounted for. So what it helped me see is that discipline, if you discipline yourself, it actually gives you more freedom that you have. So then you get to work in where you're doing this, where you're doing that, in your schedule and all that. And the schedule's not locked in, of course. It is flexible. But you have something to go off of. Because a lot of times we waste a lot of time, we just waste and not get things done. So let's get back on track here. All right, guys. So let's talk about this. So we're gonna this week here, day 14, week 2, reset, plus wins we're going to do this week here. So we're celebrating, adjusting, and recommitting. That's what we're doing now. So talk about celebrating. So celebrate our wins here. What wins did you have this week here? If you walked more, if you drink more water, if you ate better, if you slept better, if you did just a little bit of one of those days of any of these 2 weeks here, that's something you can celebrate. You did more than what you would have done. So that's a celebration. So celebrate that. And it's not about being perfect by no means here. And let me read this to you here. Progression isn't loud. It's quiet and consistent. And the main thing here I want to get to you guys, being consistent. Because the thing is that since now we are aware of certain things, like you get to celebrate your wins here. And now you're aware of things. That's what that is. That makes you more conscious. If you're conscious, guess what's going to happen? You're actually going to, the whole game plan is that you're performing better, not just on a soccer field or athletic. In life, you perform better. And that's what we really want. I want you to perform better. If you perform better, guess what's going to happen? You perform better for your family. If you're a husband, if you're a wife, you get to perform better for your family, for each other, and your kids, and for the dog, you be able to perform better for them. So that's about celebrating. We want to celebrate. Absolutely celebrate. And now, of course, celebrate's the first one. The second one is adjust. Yes, we want to adjust. We want to look at, and like myself, I'll celebrate myself. Oh, let me go back. What I'm celebrating is being consistent, 14 days working out, and really get into it. Consistent, not just working out, because I love working out, but also to going live like this, because I never went live until starting this challenge here. And this challenge actually got me kind of out of my comfort zone doing this challenge as well. I'll be honest with you, even going live like this, because I had to prepare ahead of time, and it's been a challenge, a good challenge, but it's all well worth it, of course, here. So that's one thing I can say. Two things I'm celebrating there. So now let's adjust. Now I'm looking at my notes here. Let's adjust. Now this is going in the third week here. So what can I adjust? Some people may have to adjust their workout schedule. They're doing a challenge. They're working out 25 minutes. You're working out 25 minutes per day. You're working out, and you try to do it after work. And you do it after work, and next it's 9:30 at night, and it's basically time to go to bed. If you can wake up early tomorrow morning, it's like, okay, I'm going to have to adjust this right here. I'm going to have to wake up early in the morning and do it like that. And some people may have to do it like that to get to where they want to get to. But it's up to you, of course. Now you get to make your decision that you get to make. You get to make the decisions that you need. And it's about because sometimes and let me make sure I look at my notes here. Sometimes we might feel overwhelmed. So if you feel overwhelmed, guess what you need to do? You need to shrink it, simplify it, make it sustainable. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a plan that actually you can follow. That's the key thing here. Let me say that again. You don't need a perfect plan. And a lot of people think we need perfect stuff. You need this perfect, this perfect. You need to sleep every night perfect. No. You need something you can follow. And what I know for myself, what I can follow is working out early in the morning, doing my YouTube live a little bit later on in the afternoon, YouTube shorts early morning. I'm gonna get everything planned out there. Cooking like today. Today's Sunday, of course. So what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna get my meals planned out now. Get my meals planned out now. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Get my meals planned out. So I have my meals planned up. Then guess what's gonna happen? It makes it easier for me to stick to my plan. So someone at work says I'm gonna order. I don't know. I'm gonna order Wendy's. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. You order that, Or I go to order another place here that's maybe a little healthier. Or they may have food at work. They may have. And then, of course, I do take the food at work. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do more of the healthier options because I'm on this track here, and I want to get the best results I can right here and stay healthy and all that. And maybe save that cheat meal a little bit later on, that meal that I want to maybe splurge a little bit. I'm going to save that for a little bit later on, not right now. It's like that. So anyways, we're adjusting. We are adjusting. So what are you adjusting this week here to make yourself more successful? What are you adjusting? Take time and think about that. And of course, it's not about having a perfect plan, because you can have it set up perfectly and you get a flat tire, or the kids get sick and you have to go pick them up from school, and then you have to stay at home the next day because they're sick, or get a babysitter come over that will watch the kids while they're sick. So it's a lot. It's a lot to it and all that, but it's you don't need a perfect plan. It's something that you can follow. So with that said, there, let's move on to the second thing. So we talked about celebrating, talked about adjusting, and now let's talk about recommitting. This is a third week here. Now we need to recommit, not to perfection, not to motivation, but showing up even when it's boring. And sometimes it can get boring. Absolutely. It's like, okay, how many times have I worked out? How many times have I quit working out and got back into working out? How many times have I been here? How many times have you hit, a certain body fat percentage and now you went back up and then you went back down to a certain body fat and you never went under that body fat that you want to get down to? You know, you ask yourself, well, is it really worth it all doing all the stuff I'm going to do? One person said, I said, why don't you quit smoking? I had to, I didn't say it like just like that, but I was saying, smoking's bad for you. So, oh yeah, of course I know smoking's bad for me. And so I'm trying to quit and all that. And I'm thinking, okay, you're trying to quit something. Okay, have they thought something out? Have they? Because the thing is, you don't have to be. Some people do cold turkey. Some people don't work for cold turkey. And what I know about smoking, when I worked at cardiac and pulmonary rehab, a lot of individuals take them 7 times. 7 times, research shows 7 times to quit smoking. Some people may do cold turkey and do it one and done and that's it. But most times, it takes about 7 times for someone to quit smoking. So you think about that. So that every time they didn't do it perfect. They just had a plan. And the main thing is not quitting. Even though the plan don't work out this way, you're going to try another way. We're going to try another way. We try another way. But it's a challenge. I'm not saying none of this is easy now. Recommitting. I'm recommitting this whole week here. We have another 7 days coming up here. After we finish this week here and we get back to next Sunday and I meet you guys here on next Sunday, it'll be 21 days straight that we worked out. And a few more days after that, it'll be Christmas. And Christmas will be the last day of this challenge here. And I welcome you guys to join us now. Tomorrow will be day 15. Today's day 14 of the challenge. We're going for 25 days here. Join us. Join us now. It's every day you wait of getting, having the best health that you can have. The money is adding up along the way that you'll pay later on in life. Yep. And I can put money on that. Absolutely, I can put money on that. So week 3 is where discipline starts to replace the hype. So this week here is about discipline. This week here, the first week we had, what was that? The first week was about survival. Second week was about consistency. This week here is all about discipline. This week here, third week, all about discipline. So I recommit to my own health here, one day at a time, working one day at a time, working on it one day at a time. And of course, the long-term goal is for myself, 15% body fat. So I want to get down to. Right now, I'm thinking like 17, something like that right now, or like 18, 17, like 17.9, 17.8. But the game is to get down 15% body fat. I get a 15% body fat, probably weighing about 198. I'll probably weigh about 198. That body fat would be perfect. I'll be a nice body weight, agile and all that. Of course, make your own goals for yourself. Of course, how do you see it long term? But how do I get to that 15% body fat that I want? By being consistent right here. Not just consistent with working out, of course, but consistent with my eating, sleep, movement, of course, food intake, water intake, maybe doing my, I like doing my sparkling waters. I like to do that sometimes, just kind of break up the water pattern that I'm doing so much and everything. But of course, get your own goals here, of course. Okay, guys, get your own goals. Find out what your goals here. So week 3 now. We're on week 3 now. This was day 14. Day 15 is tomorrow. Week 3 is about consistency, recovery, smart habits. I'm looking at my notes here. Smart habits and less extremes. We're not trying to cut out a whole food group out and stuff like that. No. We're gonna do that again. We say that again. Consistency, recovery, smart habits, and also 2 less extremes. We're trying to do for week 3. Yep. You already proven to yourself that you can do this. You did week 1 already. You did week 2, and now this is week 3. So let's get at it, guys. You just joined us for the first time? Actually, absolutely join us. The whole game plan is moving for 25 minutes. The game plan. You can do that. I know you can. You did it as a kid. You're an adult now. Most time we have become, we gain a little more knowledge, we gain a little more intelligence as we get older. So we should know how to move for 25 minutes as adult here. And again, it's just about showing up, guys. It's just about showing up. And I want to tell you guys, if no one told you this today, I'm proud of you guys for showing up all 14 days. If you showed up for all 14 days here, if you showed up for one day, I'm proud of you because you did one more day than what you would have done. And of course, this whole challenge started on people from Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas. People gained about 5 to 10 pounds. People gain, and we're just trying to decrease chance of that happening. Yep, one day at a time. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get on out of here. Remember, this right here, today is day 14, all about resetting, reflecting, and recommitting to what you gotta do. This week here is week 3, and it's all about discipline. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share it out to some of your friends here. Get them involved. We have 3 groups. We have a text message group we have a Facebook group, and also 2, we have a YouTube group that's actually doing the challenge here. So you can join up in any of those 3 places you want to. And I look forward to talking to you guys real soon. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Take care. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care.